Hello, my name is Garx82, and welcome back for FTB Interaction Series. Last episode, we went ahead and crafted up a couple tanks and checked out some of the Gregtech pipes. Now, I've had this running, not for a long time, but it does appear these pipes are definitely different than I was thinking they were going to be. And I don't know if it's quite... I don't think it's like conduits, but I think this is kind of like all one... considered like all one kind of block. I'm guessing if for some reason these couldn't fill up, that one of the liquids would fill this pipe up. But I'm assuming this is considered like all maybe like one tank, kind of like a connected tank kind of thing, as opposed to each individual block, which is what I have seen from Gregtech pipes. So that makes this a lot easier to deal with. Unfortunately, though, there will be... Oh, look at that. There we go. Yeah. So it does look like... Yeah. I think it's just like the entire thing is considered, yeah, one thing. So, yeah, like I said, unfortunately, what that does mean, though, say I am producing oxygen here, and then if I put something else like chlorine over here from a different machine, if I'm assuming, I don't know because we haven't got to this point yet, but I'm assuming that it'll keep emptying out the oxygen and fill up pipes, even though it has nowhere to go. Which, if you know conduits won't do that. They'll just stay in... They would just stay in the machine because it has nowhere to send it to. But these actually are a tank. So that could cause some problems. But we will tackle that when we get to it. I'm kind of liking the Gregtech pipes. I think we'll stick with them. I think that's kind of cool. Something different and unique. All right, but if we remember last episode, we also figured out we actually need blaze rods, and we're going to need some gallium, so we are going to have to head to the Nether. And to do that, we're going to need 10 Nether Portal blocks, and yeah, there is quite a few things we are going to need here. One is lots and lots of obsidian. Not the end of the world. I can just go vein mine that, but yeah, a couple things here we are going to need. I just noticed that liquid death. Yeah, that's a thing. But first thing we can get going is our quartzite. And I've gone ahead and crafted up two machines that we're going to need. One is the basic ore washer and the sifting machine. So I've gone ahead and done that. This is actually... I'm going to actually move this canning machine. I don't really need it. I rarely ever use it, so maybe just throw it back here. I'm right there. You know, it's there if we need it. But I could probably just move this over, actually. Why don't we do that? We'll move that over one. So we'll put that there. Do ore washing there because we need water in there. We'll do the sifting machine there and the electrolyzer right there. That works. And fluid auto output. I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do with this when it fills up, but that's a little while away before I have to worry about that. Anyway, there is the ore washing plant. Now, we can actually use this for a few things. Diamonds and all sorts of stuff. I haven't processed a lot of that because it is better to actually... It's better to send it through an ore washer and sift it for gems. That a diamond does do that. That's nice. Do I have to smelt this? I do. Yeah, I still haven't brought this over. I may need to. Why don't I could just smelt up furnace. Should I just get a regular furnace? I haven't got. No, I have an alloy smelter. That's right. I haven't got a regular furnace yet, have I? They're really easy to craft up. Yeah. Maybe I should do that so I don't have to keep running over there. Yeah, let me grab that really quick and we'll be right back. Alright, that wasn't bad at all. I'm getting pretty fast, especially at crafting up these dang circuits. Those are a bit annoying. Alright, but there is the basic electric furnace. We'll just throw that down there. Thought there would be a quest for it, but apparently not. Oops. There we go. And we should be able to just smelt those. Perfect. All right. So that just makes it a bit easier than having... I mean, that thing's completely free, doesn't require any power, but I just didn't feel like moving it. And mostly because it has lava in the thing. And that's a bit annoying to move the lava. All right, but we'll do this. Well, it's actually almost done. Yeah, that's been processing a whole bunch of stuff. So, yeah, as we can see, we have quite a decent amount of resources. Being able to double it or whatever. What? Double it? I think it's... I can't remember. No, it's 4x. 4 times it. The regular macerator does 2x, and then the chemical does 4x. Anyway, so there is this crushed diamond, and then basically you just throw it in the ore washing plant. Now this thing is pretty slow, and it does look like it has not changed since the last time I used this thing. Doesn't use a lot of power, if I remember correctly. Guessing like, say like 16. Yeah, pretty low amount. But basically that's going to get us purified diamond ore and then some byproducts. So in this case, we're getting graphite. And then basically we're just going to throw those in the sifting machine. This also is rather slow. And then we will get some gems out of it. In this case, gems, either, you know, lapis or whatever you want to put in that. You can even put coal ore in there. But as we can see, we have 45% chance, and then each tier actually boosts it. So the next tier up would be MV, so that'd be like 3.6%, I'm assuming. And then like 4.2% as you go up the different tiers. So you actually get to a point where I think around IV that you get a... Actually, it's not quite as good as... Yeah, it doesn't like double it or anything. I remember like at one point it would double the chances, so it's not super great, but you do get some decent stuff from it. But yeah, we're gonna have to use this to get our quartzite. Now I need to go find some quartzite. I do not have it. Also, I need to... really need this packager. It says robot arm. Been putting that off, but the packager helps with the tiny dusts. Yeah, and fluid filter I'm sure we'll use. We don't need it on the pipes, but it's good to see how they work. But all right, quartzite. I believe there is... Never remember. There. Quartzite. Where is it? Quartzite. Emerald, Apatite, Coal, Ligma. Thought I could have sworn there was a quartzite. I saw that, I thought. Could be wrong though. Entropy and quartz. There we go. Oh, I see this all over the place. That flower. So I must have it. Quartz and entropy. All right, there we go. So let me go get that, and then that will let us get like part 1 of the Nether Portal block. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. We're gonna need so much obsidian, and I have nowhere near enough. I'll just have to go vein mine it. That's right. That's what I was gonna do. So let me grab that. I could even grab. Yeah, I could just go grab some obsidian right now. As you can see on the minimap, I have a lava lake right here. It's right next to our lapis, actually. And you can see I've already done the water thing to get obsidian. All right, so obsidian shouldn't be an issue. This does not work with vein mine, unfortunately, but as we can see, it is rather quick, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, it transports it automatically. That's right. All right, so let me get some. I don't know how much we're gonna need. We need 3 there, 4. We need 40 obsidian. Whew, that is a lot of obsidian. But easy enough to get. There is lava. Well, there really isn't that many lava pools. There's only the one on my mini-map, but I'm sure there's more around. All right, we are back, and that was pretty quick. Throwing some of this stuff away. Got all the obsidian that we need, and quartzite. Unfortunately, Certus quartz, I don't know. Well, we'll see. A lot more Certus quartz than quartzite, as we can see. Even entropy, a lot of that. But I also needed a bit more gold. So I'm not going to do this all right now, but let's see. Quartzite, I don't... Yeah, that's not... I can't, like, put it in the chemical bath. I'm assuming gold... Yeah, gold does, though. So we'll just do that. Now, we are working on it, but we're definitely not producing enough power. That's for sure. I'm just not... I mean, we're fine at the moment, but we're just not... I'm not giving it enough time to build back up with just the 2 LV things. But the buffers are letting us run a whole bunch of stuff and not really have to worry. But like just the electrolyzer itself is using like 1 whole amp. So that's using like 1 of the turbines. And then if I'm running a couple other machines, yeah, it's just a bit too much. But we're doing fine for now. But yeah, we're working on it. I'm trying. I need gallium, which is what we're working on. So yeah, so we need 10 of these. I'm like, angel block is not a thing in here, right? I'm just, for some reason, I was thinking I saw it. But no. So we need... We're doing angel block, that's what I was... Yeah, so 8. I don't know, we'll just do a whole bunch. We need 80. That was over 1. Doesn't really matter. But alright, so there's that, and then I should have a whole bunch of feathers. Yeah. We need what, 40 feathers? Alright, so there we go, and it does look like it's not much. Is that? No, it doesn't look like it does anything. Maybe. Oh, it does. Look at which starlight. That's pretty funny, actually. All right, but there we go. There's all our angel blocks. That was really funny. Right, so I ended up moving the Eller teleporter, but I need to reset where it teleports to. That is more annoying. Like, moving that is easy, but moving where it teleports to is a bit more annoying. Because I have to go grab the shard or whatever, and then come back down here, and then reset it wherever I want. But I'll get to that as soon as possible. Did I leave? I have left that over there. I never brought the work table over. I was hoping I wouldn't have to craft this Uzis anymore, but... Alright, hopefully this doesn't destroy this. Yeah. I guess we'll do... We could always just... I don't know, it doesn't really matter. How about right here? Alright, angel blocks. Need those. Now, steel. I need to get a bunch of steel. We should be able to grab all this. I don't think we're going to need to do all that at the moment. I'll get that going. Well, we do need 20 of those. We might actually, well, let's just throw it all in there and let it work while we're doing other stuff. Now, I also need kind of like a chest. Do I have a... Yeah, I can't do it in there. I don't have a... I do need to... I have one... I need an 8 and a 24. I use 8 a lot. And 24 is for circuits. Can I put that? I can't put that in there. Use it as extra storage. Yeah, I need like a... What I was thinking, like a gem and a chest. I'll leave 8 in there, I guess. Right, so just like all kind of my like gems and stuff, I'll probably do in there. Lapis and all that stuff will probably go in there. Carbon, I have nowhere to put that right now, but anyway, there is that. Just throw that in there. So that'll get us those going. Right, so what else do we need? We got that. Steel. I need to get some more steel. Now there is one more machine, and I believe... I think you can do steel in... Yes, the arc furnace. The arc furnace basically melts down different things. Now, I think it's like wrought iron. Do we throw wrought iron in there? Would be my guess. Yes, wrought iron in an arc furnace gets steel. So this is only 3 seconds. It does use... Oh, it uses way less oxygen. Oh, I didn't realize it was that little. Doing it in the blast furnace is actually... It uses a whole bucket of it. Alright. Maybe I'll craft this up. I'm getting distracted again, but that is pretty typical. Graphite, LV machine hull, tin cable, steel. Yep. Alright, let's get that really quick. And there is the machine casing. And I think what we're gonna do... Oh, there's nice. That was a quest. I think I'm gonna do... Kind of want to connect it to this. I'm gonna turn that off for a second. let's... I think I'm gonna switch... Yeah, I'll do that up. That. Let's take a bucket of oxygen. Isn't that just like... Well, I guess that'd be pure oxygen. It's not air. Yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, wouldn't that just be like, isn't that just a bucket of oxygen? But no, that's a bucket of air. It's different than that. So if we do that, like that, will that try to input into there? That's kind of what I'm curious with. Still learning these pipes, how they work. All right, yeah. And it does look like it did. All right, so, all right, that's almost telling me these pipes almost tried to input into the closest inventory. All right, it didn't split it. You know, it didn't send 500 millibuckets that way or 500 this way. It literally just put the entire thing in the first one. All right, so we're learning here. It looks like, yeah, it looks like that does like just as close as possible. Now, the arc furnace, the one kind of issue that you may have with the arc furnace is it is very, very power hungry. So it's not something you can run a lot of. Well, you can if you have a much better power. But yeah, if we look at the wrought iron recipe, actually, just kidding. Does this not use multiple amps? I thought it used multiple amps. This looks like it's just a normal... All right, just kidding. All right, that's made a bit easier. Usually, I'm used to the arc furnace taking 3 amps of power. 3 amps of whatever tier, but I think that's just a normal recipe. All right, well, that makes that much, much easier to get steel. Less oxygen and much, much faster. I haven't made wrought iron in forever, though. Wrought iron. Oh, I can just throw wrought iron in. Yeah. All right. So what we can actually do is make wrought iron in here. Throw it back in for steel. So there we go. That is our steel. Nice. All right. Getting back to what we were doing. I need 20 steel. So there's 12. And that's now... Also, how much? It's a bit annoying. It'd be an iron ingot. Trying to find it, like, doing it that way is a bit annoying. Yeah. So 60 millibuckets. All right, cool. Yeah. So that's that Thalmium. All right, we need the Thalmium. Not an issue. We've done Thalmium before. Do I have my... Oh, I think I left it over there, didn't we? I remembered what I got the Mercantio from. It was sponge chisels. For some reason, they have Mercantio on them. That's what we used before. I would like to get some of these. Right, you have to be a little careful with the chance recipes. Thought I'd point that out. Since... Or maybe not. It may void, is basically what I was saying. Like this one had 63 in it. Since it couldn't get 3, it may void something of it. So you gotta be a little careful with that. But chipped quartzite can be put in liquid starlight and in autoclave to get those sliver things. That's what where I was going with that. So we can use these to avoid any flux. So I need to get some Sponge? I can't remember. Did I bring my... Oh, it's over here. Is it 3? No, it's 2. What was the... rod? So it's just 2. Alright. There's those, and then... What was the other thing? Was it Terra? I think cobble works with Terra, doesn't it? Yeah. I would like one more thing of sliver, though, before I do this. We're getting our flawed quartzite. Not the best ratio, that is for sure. But, alright, it does look like it still works with two hits with the time in a bottle, but probably 3 would be too much for it. Oh, here's our... That's the cult. I didn't have the... No, I left it over here, didn't I? I should put it near... Let's break this. Break that. May need a light source over there, I don't know. I guess we'll just put this over here. This is kind of a weird place to be doing magic, but... What happens if Night's Aura falls in water? Is that a thing that I should be worried about? Oh, there we go. It just didn't show up. Did it? I think it... Did it... Did that autofill for the pipe? I didn't know that was a thing. And Thalmium, was Thalmium brass or is it iron? I don't remember. Oh boy, it's been a while since I made this. Steel. That's right. Alright, I should just make a bunch of steel. I will do that. I need two of these, so let's just really quick. We'll get these. And then we have to take a look at the last thing that we're going to need here, and that will be liquid death, I believe. I'm not sure. I may need to do a bit of looking around. All right, and that, and then we'll get the... Oops. I did that wrong. But we got our Percantio, whatever it's called. Can you throw these in? Yeah. There we go. Oh, there is... No! No, I don't have a thing. Oh well, it's not the end of the world that a little bit of flux gets left out. I don't like leaving stuff in there. But I don't have any of the sliver things. Because I went a little fast there. I shouldn't have gone so fast with the... There we go. Autoclave. There's quite a bit in there, actually. I think we're good now. Alright, so got a bunch of those. Oh, we have a ton of... I didn't even need to. We had a whole bunch there. Alright, there is our Thalmium. We need... What do we need? 16? No, we need 20. 20 steel. And yeah, let me take a look at the last thing we're going to need here. That's everything. We're going to need flawed quartzite we're working on. Liquid death. Let me look up liquid death really quick. All right, I am back. I am actually on top of that big platform because I realized I'm gonna have to do some research. And in order to get the research table, I'm gonna need some great wood. So great wood, really easy. Now that we have pure daisy, just some oak sapling turns it into a great wood log. And we'll plant this. And hopefully, there we go. Yeah, I didn't want to like do that in the base or anything. It might, if we did that right in the center, it might actually be enough. But yeah, we're gonna have like, I hate like half cut trees, and this might be a bit of an issue actually. I think it's breaking the very top. So I might need to grab some more. Oh, we're getting some of them. But I might need to grab some more. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some. I'm gonna need way more. I don't really want to do iron or anything. Flint is just so easy to get. Yeah, let me grab like 4 more flint axes. All right, there we go. And I didn't realize that you actually don't need to. Yeah, once you break one, you don't have to keep hitting it. All right, there we go. I'll probably just wait for a lot of this to break so I get all the wood, so we won't have to do this anymore. But we got a couple saplings too. Not that saplings are very difficult. All right, let me craft up the work table, because I am running out of time here. And let's see if we can at least get the thing for liquid death learned today. Okay, we are back. I've gone ahead and crafted up the table, set it down, and put the quill on, and that turns it into a research table. And I'm going to go over how Thalmcraft research works, but I did go through one iteration of it. You may notice I have it over here, which is a weird place. Because as you can see, the crucible pops up and you can select it and actually get a better chance of getting alchemy, which is what we need. And I went through one and I did get enough theory for alchemy. There we go. We got 2 alchemy theories, and that will let us complete that so we can see hopefully see the thing. I think it says, yeah, 1 to 2. So this should be that. All right. So there we go. There is the recipes. We need 20 alchemia, 100 mortis, and 50 perdicio. So that is a lot of stuff. Mortis is relatively easy to get. I don't know about this one. So I'm going to have to kind of go through and look, see what the best way to get 20 of that, 100 of that, and 50 of that. We're going to have to throw that all in the crucible. Now, I'm almost like wondering, I'm like, that seems like a lot of thing in the crucible. I thought it had like a limit where it started breaking down. But we'll have to take a look at that. And like I said, I'll go over the research and I'll show how that actually works when I have more time. So hopefully next episode, we'll get the liquid death that we need. We'll get all the flawed quartzite that we need. We need a few more here. And I can actually just hammer these down, if I can remember where I put my hammer. Right here. So one of those gets you 2 of those. We actually need 20 of those. So there is that. So yeah, like I said, we'll get the liquid death next episode, hopefully, and then we will get the portal up for the Nether and maybe check out the Nether next episode. So anyway, thanks for watching and have a good one.